Everybody is different. Some people come to me and say, Nick, I'm happy to risk 50% of my capital. And some people are just scared of losing 20% of your capital. So everyone is different. There's no right or wrong answer. Everybody is completely different. You have to determine what's good for you. Personality, how much time you have to spare. Personality is very, very strong, an important piece. People want action. Some people want to sit in front of the screen. Some of the biggest traders in Noosa in Australia sitting in Noosa. And there's one guy, I think last year he made about $1 million trading futures. But he sits in front of the screen from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. in lovely Noosa, just punts, in and out, in and out. But the thing is, all I'm saying is it's a personality choice. Everyone goes, oh, wow, imagine making $1 million a year. Yeah, but you've got to sit there for 18 hours a day and make 18,000 trades to do that. So if you're not prepared to sit there for 18 hours a day and do that, well, the $1 million is out of your ballpark. Okay? You might want to keep your full-time job. One thing I say to people, look, people have this thing, I want to be a professional trader, I want to be a professional trader. It's like, why? Unless you've got other interests and hobbies and that kind of stuff to do, then you'll find yourself mentally in a very bad position if you've got nothing else to keep your time up. So if you want to make the transition to a full-time trader, what you really want to do is keep your full-time job, get something ticking over in the background that makes sense. If it's short-term trading you want to do, well, what you want to do is go to work during the day, come home and start trading FX or some of the European markets early in the evening, have a day trade in that period of time, but keep your full-time job going. A rule of thumb, if you want to become a professional trader, you've got to be able to make 3 times your annual income before you make the switch. That's my view. Simply because the added pressure and the stress, stuff like that added on there, that's what you've got to be able to do. So you've got to look at your objectives. What are you trying to do? This particular gentleman in Noosa, he makes $1 million a year. That's great. But he's spending 15 hours a day doing it. You might have person B who's happy to make $200,000 a year trading and wants to spend an hour a day doing it. Very different objectives. Everyone's different. You've got to figure out what's good for you, then you've got to find the system or the method that will fit you. Capital available is also a very big thing, You can't come into this game with $10,000 and expect to make a living out of it, really. That's unrealistic. If you want $100,000 a year to live off, in fact, I'm doing some mentoring for a lady at the moment, and she wants to make $80,000, $90,000 a year, and she's got $30,000 worth of capital, and she's never traded before. It's just unrealistic. So capital available is very, very important.